Earnestly podcast coming to you actually walking, do some exercising here. Walking about 2 laps around the lake around my house right now. My wife, well, the kids and I are going to do that. Wife's inside with my mother-in-law, and we're just walking around, just get some exercise. I just spent a couple hours upstairs in the house, watched The Office, which I'm almost done with season 6. I went through season 6 between this morning, last night, and this morning. Went through 20 episodes, and I'm already almost done that season. You know, everybody keeps talking about how the fact that season, you know, everybody talk about the fact of The Office, that after season 3 or 4, that the quality of the show goes down. And I'll agree, definitely the strongest point of the show thus far has been seasons 2 and 1 through 4. I would definitely agree with that. But I am actually enjoying these later seasons too as well. I've enjoyed some of the new characters that's come on the show. Aaron, of course, receptionist. Joe, the new owner of the Mifflin, and you know, I think that some of the best part of the show really has just been the surrounding characters of the show. Like obviously, Michael Scott is just a handful in itself, but the entire cast, man, is really it's phenomenal. I would dare say, if I had to rank, you know, TV shows, sporting casts of all time, and The Office is up there. Again, I keep pinching myself wondering how the hell it's me this long to watch the show. It really, you know, and as I say, I didn't watch any episodes in the past. I watched, you know, sporadically watch episodes here and there in the past, but I never actually made a priority to watch this from start to finish. Don't know why, honestly. But I'm glad I have now. So, anyway, just walking around the lake right now. We'll do about 2 laps. Just checking out here for maybe a couple minutes. I haven't done my unemployment yet. I will do that tonight, finally. I saw that they actually created a new website, and a buddy of mine, coworker of mine, actually said that he got through it in 15 minutes. So that's kind of encouraging. We'll see how that goes. I'll probably do it tonight when the kids are in bed, just so I know there'll be less traffic on the web to do so. Really trying to stay within my, you know, working out a lot. Trying to stay, well, not working out, but at least walking, because it's been tough. I've been talking about last month that right now I'm having an open relationship with my fridge, because eating like crazy. One of the good things though about this situation, I will say, is that, you know, I've never been much of a cook necessarily. I can make basic things. I'm really good at breakfast, obviously, but never really been much of a cook. But I can make something to live. But I really have started to make it a priority to learn how to cook more things that I would like to have more in the house. You know, I come from a Caribbean background, Trinidadian parents. My mom can cook, definitely. My dad, not so much. My stepdad can cook great, though. And I'd like to actually do more of that. Curry chicken and stew chicken and oxtail. I would love to start getting more creative with that. You know, I think it's kind of important. I think it's kind of also something I should do just because. Save money on that too. By the way, I've been also this week, for the first time ever, we started utilizing both our local Publix today and Target a couple days ago. We started using the curbside service, where you order groceries on the app, and until the university ready to pick it up, and then that's it. It's been good. It's been pretty good. I actually like it. I might utilize it more often because our normal schedule, when pre-virus, of course, our normal schedule is, it always comes down to either me or my wife taking both kids with us to the store, which and sometimes I don't mind doing it, but there are moments where I don't want to take both kids to the store, especially the Target, where my kids end up wanting to get more stuff than we need, spend more money more than we have to. We go to the store, and my youngest son Logan likes to eat the pizza every time we go in there, no matter what. You cannot avoid going to the food court. Wants a pizza all the time, all that. Or my oldest son Eli wants a toy, or things of that nature. And I found that doing it this way, I think even post-virus, when we get through this, and we will get through this, obviously, I do think I will start utilizing that more in my life. Not all the time, because I think it's important to still, do things on your own. But I don't think I mind actually efficient ways of doing things. I'm a traditionalist by nature, obviously, but I do embrace progressive thought, as long as it makes sense. And does make sense. I was supposed to do a couple podcasts this week with with guests, but I don't know, over the weekend I'll do it. I don't know. It's just really strange. I find it harder to do podcasts with guests now than I, now had all the time in the world. And mainly because the kids' schedule was screwed up. My youngest son typically naps in the morning, in the afternoons rather, at about 12, 1 o'clock. He's been napping later than that, sometimes not at all. His bedtime, and then, even when he put enough to go to sleep at 9 o'clock, he is still awake till 11. So it's been a little wonky, and I don't want to book guests on the podcast, tell them I'll be ready at 10 o'clock, and then I'm not ready. Doesn't make any sense. So you gotta be tricky about it. You gotta be pretty tricky about it. I tell them, wake up minutes here. Hopefully the kids are asleep. If they're asleep, I can't do it. This is that simple. That's why through the years we've had more solar pods. It's become more of a thing. Not because I enjoy doing these solo podcasts. I really do enjoy it. It gives me a sense of release and sense of. It gives a show sense of diversity too, for what's going on in my life. I mean, some of you guys I'm sure care about that to some degree. Some don't, I'm sure. But this whole experience has been really, really a lot of ways mind-opening. Appreciating a lot of things. Appreciating time spent with my family. Appreciating the ability to do small things. Go to the pool. Can't go to the pool. It's closed. Going to the park. Can't do it now. It's closed. Eating in restaurants. Eating in diners. Can't do that. All closed. Not available. We'll get through this, man. We'll get through this. One of the cool things is that my family, my sister, brother, spouses, and cousins and their spouses and whatnot, I think we've gotten a lot closer to this situation, especially because we've been doing Zoom calls more often, at least once or twice a week. We had a little run last week with the birthdays and stuff, with my cousin's daughters last week, my son's this, Logan's three-year-old birthday, Eli's 7-year-old birthday a couple days ago. So we've had some cool things here. I talk about one of the things I think I'm very happy about is my father has been calling a lot too. Called again today. I feel like we're a lot closer now than we have been. I don't know. What the hell is my son doing? Eli, what are you doing? Thank you. Sorry, walking here still with the kids. We're on lap number 2 now. I don't know. I'm not one of those kids that needs to talk to their parents every single day. My wife does. My wife talks to when her dad passed, before her dad passed away, they spoke every single day on the phone. Her and her mom do one day too. That's just what they do. That's their dynamic. Like what?
I like being by the swamp.
Yeah, don't do that though. It's dangerous.
What?
Because you'll fall in the water.
No, I won't.
You could, because it's still. Be careful, okay? Thank you.
Still, I can go close to the swamp.
Don't go too close though. Okay. Anyway, just want to check in. So, I don't know. I'm gonna watch probably. I'm a little behind on my wrestling this week too. I started AEW. Was it AEW a couple days ago? I don't know. I guess this is the thing too. When you have more time on your hands, that's what I've noticed too. When you have more time on your hands, you get more indecisive with things. I've noticed that. When you have structure, you actually are a little more on top of things. You're forced to do things within the time allotted. It's weird. So, I don't know. I'm gonna probably just do this last lap going, have some chili and rice, leftovers, spend time with the kids for a little bit. And my goal is to finish The Office season 6 tonight. So,
Can I go home?
you wanna go home now? Well, we are going home now. So, that'll be it. I guess we'll check in again whenever we can. Thanks for listening again, as always. Talk to you guys. Thank you.